Imagine Hollywood's powerhouse studios as glittering palaces of creativity and profit. But right now, Paramount feels more like a ship caught in a tempest. Buckle up, because the past week has been a whirlwind of drama for the studio, leaving everyone from executives to fans wondering if it's all part of a grand strategy or just plain chaos. And trust me, this is the kind of story that pulls you in deeper with every twist. Let's dive into the details and see where the real intrigue lies. At the heart of this turmoil is Paramount's new boss, David Ellison, who took the reins after the Paramount-Skydance merger wrapped up in August. He started with a bang, splashing out billions like it was going out of style. Picture this, a jaw-dropping $7.7 billion splurge for the streaming rights to UFC events, a hefty $1.5 billion to keep South Park alive and kicking, and millions more to lure the brilliant minds behind Stranger Things, the Duffer Brothers, away from Netflix. Hollywood adored him for it. After all, who doesn't love a big spender? But as any savvy observer knows, that honeymoon phase can fade fast when the bills come due. Then came the bombshell. Taylor Sheridan, the mastermind behind Paramount Plus's biggest hits, bolted to NBCUniversal. This isn't just a footnote. It sparked endless debates about whether Ellison dropped the ball spectacularly or if he's playing a clever long game. For beginners in the industry, think of Sheridan as the creative genius who turned Yellowstone and its spin-offs into must-watch TV gold. Essentially, the engine driving Paramount Plus's streaming success. NBCU reportedly dangled a roughly $1 billion deal, and Ellison didn't even counteroffer, painting a picture of someone saying, "Thanks, but no thanks." Ellison himself once hailed Sheridan as a singular genius with a perfect track record, which makes you wonder, is this strategic brilliance, cutting ties to avoid future conflicts with the outspoken creator, or a massive slip-up? But here's where it gets controversial. Some argue Ellison's just being pragmatic, shedding a potential headache to balance the books, while others see it as a short-sighted move that could cost the studio dearly in talent and hits. Ellison's ambitions don't stop there. He's been aggressively pursuing Warner Bros. Discovery, with bids starting at $19 per share and climbing to $23.50 last week. The stock's sitting at about $22.42 as of Friday. Yet, WBD's board keeps shutting him down, leaving only Ellison and WBD chief David Zaslav seemingly enthused. Rumors swirl that Ellison's not backing off, eyeing control of two Hollywood giants. And this is the part most people miss. There's a layer of political speculation here. With a potential Trump administration, there's talk that the FCC might greenlight the deal for Ellison over rivals like Comcast, especially since Ellison's perceived as MAGA-aligned. It might sound far-fetched, but consider how the FCC once targeted Jimmy Kimmel Live over a joke gone wrong. In today's polarized climate, favoring a friendly mogul doesn't shock many. Is this fair play or an unfair advantage? It's a topic ripe for debate. Mergers often bring layoffs, and Paramount is no exception. These cuts have been brewing for months, but their scale is staggering. On Wednesday, 1,000 staffers got the axe, slashing 5 to 10% of the workforce, with another 1,000 expected soon. For context, layoffs like these are common post-merger to trim fat and boost efficiency, especially with earnings reports looming. Paramount's third-quarter investor call is just around the corner on November 10th. Wall Street might cheer the cost-saving moves, but it's hard not to feel the human impact. Think of dedicated professionals losing jobs in an already volatile industry. This isn't just numbers, it's real people affected, highlighting the tough trade-offs in corporate restructuring. Then there's the shakeup at CBS News, where Ellison's decisions have stirred even more controversy. He appointed Bari Weiss, co-founder of the Free Press, as editor-in-chief, raising eyebrows about potential bias. While Weiss leans centrist, though interpretations vary, fears of CBS morphing into a Fox News knockoff feel exaggerated. Still, the optics are poor. 8 on-air talents, all women, including half who are women of color, have reportedly been pushed out. Even John Dickerson, a male anchor, is departing, though sources frame it as his choice and a significant loss for the network. It's messy. And it begs the question, is this about freshening up content, or does it reflect deeper issues around diversity and inclusion? And don't get me started on the Gayle King rumors. Reports claimed she'd leave CBS Mornings, but CBS and King shot it down, with King noting the building buzz differs from the headlines. If Ellison's goal is to streamline, this feels more like a tangled mess. As we look ahead to that crucial November 10th earnings call, where Ellison might unveil his roadmap for Paramount, it seems plausible that some of this upheaval is intentional, clearing the decks, as they say in naval terms, removing obstacles before battle. But with so many sailors jumping or being tossed overboard, one has to ask, is this the rebirth of a studio, or just reckless pruning? For newcomers to Hollywood's inner workings, understand that these moves are about positioning for survival in a cutthroat business, but they carry real stakes for creativity and careers. What do you think? Is David Ellison a visionary leader navigating stormy seas, or is he steering Paramount into even deeper trouble? Do you agree that Sheridan's exit was a savvy choice, or a huge mistake? And on the political side, should government agencies like the FCC play favorites in media mergers? Share your hot takes in the comments below. We'd love to hear your perspective and spark some discussion.